and salutations, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is MazezRealm once again, and welcome to yet another episode of my series, The Arsenal for Call of Duty Ghosts. And on this episode, I'm going to be covering my very own Assault Sniper loadout featuring two very good Russian weapons here. And the first weapon is the SVU. Now, the SVU in real life is actually a shortened version of the Dragunov full-size sniper rifle, and basically what they wanted was a shorter variant of that, so they made it into a bullpup configuration, and then it became a favorite with the special forces in Russia, the Spetsnaz. So very good weapon there. And then of course the Bizon is a very unique weapon as well. That is also a Russian weapon, and it is a submachine gun that has a tubular magazine under the barrel, and so it really makes it so that it's nice and short, but it also has very high capacity, and it uses some unique rounds as well. So that's a little bit about those two weapons in real life. And the loadout, as I mentioned before, is going to feature the SVU as its primary weapon. Now, this actually has the highest damage in its class, and that's why I should say it's a very good weapon. So the attachments that we have on this weapon is the silencer to help us stay off the minimap, and since this also has the best range in its class, it really doesn't affect the damage output for the weapon very much at all. Now, for our second attachment, we have got armor piercing rounds, and that's basically going to enable us to be able to fire enough shots, even through a little bit of cover, in order to get that kill shot that we need to get our targets taken down. So that's what that's for. Now, the Bizon is a secondary weapon that we do have, and it does have one of the highest rates of fire in its class as well, and it has low recoil. So it's a very good weapon to use as a secondary. Now, the attachment that we have on it is the silencer to help maintain the stealth feel to this loadout, and it really works well. For our perks, we have got Ready Up, Reflex to help us switch between these two primary weapons quickly, Amplify to hear enemy footsteps a little bit louder as well and keep our awareness up, and Focus to help with the sway on the marksman rifle and also incoming enemy fire. And then, of course, Overkill, that will help us be able to stack up two primary weapons in the first place. So, very good perks for this loadout. And now for our strike package, we have got the Specialist Strike package, and we have got two perks as our primary perks here. We've got Scavenger and Sleight of Hand. Now, you're probably wondering why the third perk is not there, and the reason for that is so that we can unlock our Specialist bonus at 8 kills as opposed to anything higher than that. And once we get to 8 kills, we have on the go, we have got Takedown, Blind Eye, Dead Silence, and Sit Rep to round out the loadout. Now we're going to jump right into the gameplay here. It is of a team deathmatch on Stonehaven, and for those of you who are not fans of this map, use this loadout. You will learn so much, and you will really start to like Stonehaven. I know that a lot of the complaints that I get from this map is that it's just too damn big, and you really cannot run into enemies all that much. Well, sometimes it is played slow, and you won't run into a bunch of enemies. But if you know exactly how to time the spawns, you will be able to really be effective. And this loadout actually helps you do very well because it never really lets you get caught with your pants down, as it were. You are effective at any range. You can take them out at long range, medium range, and then if they run up on you, you have Reflex and you've got the Bizon, so you switch very quickly and you can kill people in close quarters combat. And that's why this loadout is so good for Stonehaven, that you're going to have people raging and really upset at you because you were just dominating in the match. Now, on this gameplay, I will say that there was a very long period of time where there was just not much going on because I had one teammate who was absolutely murking them with his kill streaks, and it made it hard for me to be able to spawn trap the enemy. So that is part of the gameplay that is actually cut out, and then it goes on to the final stages of this match. But I'm sure you guys will enjoy this particular gameplay. It's a very good one. I won't spoil it for you, but I end up having the second best score in the room because I said this one guy was going off on this lobby along with me. So it was a lot of fun. But back to the loadout here, you can see that where I'm patrolling on Stonehaven is where you want to be the majority of the map. Most people don't like Stonehaven because they find themselves running around the map the whole time and they don't know the spawning in the map. When you hold off this center area right here, as you see me doing, you're going to see that the spawns are not a huge factor because they're either going to spawn on castle or they're going to spawn on the burning windmill, and then if your teammates are not in the town, they're going to spawn behind you in the town. And those are the three main spawns when your teammates are pushing the spawns and you are holding down the center of the map. That's how it works, and that's how you can be very effective on Stonehaven, especially with this loadout. This loadout shines on this map. It's not only for this map, but it is just very, very effective on this map, as you can clearly see. I'm off to a good start. I've got my specialist bonus on lock, and I'm just tearing these guys a new asshole. So it's just an incredible loadout to use. And as you see, since the SVU does have the highest damage and range in its class, you really can be effective with it with a suppressor, and it's really, really effective, and I really enjoyed it. Now, it will take 2 shots to kill at long distances because you're using the silencer or suppressor on it. So instead of getting a one-hit kill with a headshot, you're going to have to get a double shot off every single time if you want to drop your enemy, and which it's really not that big of a discrepancy if you ask me, because in every other case other than a headshot, you are going to need 2 shots to kill with the Dragunov SVU. So make sure that you are double tapping that trigger, take your time and make your shots count, and you will find yourself having an incredible match with this loadout. So if you guys really enjoyed this loadout as this gameplay is coming to a close, please be sure to drop me a comment and a like as well. Follow me on Twitter and interact with me there and let me know what loadouts you have liked on this series. And until next time, guys, this has been MazezRealm. Have a great evening and day. I will see you guys on my next video.